He has been busy, fam. He just signed Jaron Ennis. That's a good bloody signing, fam.
That's a good signing.
I mean,
getting warmer. I honestly say, yeah, that relationship I feel like Eddie Hearn's done well in rebooting his relationship with some of these American fighters, especially with other people getting out the way, people bowing out the competition. You know, different channels saying, you know what, this is long. Because who bowed out the competition again? Well, was it Showtime? What Showtime was it?
Showtime, yeah, it was Showtime, and HBO obviously a long time ago, but Showtime were the next ones, and
that's it.
Yeah, everything's just looking scary.
So now there's the American market is one of those ones where the interest is there. I think he's learned from his mistakes. You can even hear how Clarissa, everyone kind of wants to do a deal with this guy now. Yeah. And picking up Boots Ennis.
That's a mad signing, bro.
What a signing. What a signing. But at the same time, didn't I see a tweet the other day? Conor Benn put up a picture of him fighting Ennis.
I don't know. I mean,
in this, who's the A child?
Who's the A side in this?
Who's the child? Who's the AJ? If Conor Benn, remember, because don't get twisted, Eddie Hearn went to town for Conor.
No, okay, so if them two fight and Eddie Hearn is the middleman on the top table, he's gonna present this as two horses in this thing. You understand? That's how he's gonna give this one up. If we look at it on a wider scale, we know Ennis is higher up the food chain.
So he'll be the AJ.
Well, it's a weird one because to say AJ is too specific of a journey, which is exclusive to the UK. So he is more positioned to be his Canelo in terms of if he goes and becomes a star in that division and becomes a star in general, that's your Canelo, where he goes around wherever he wants to do, and builds his brand on that scale.
I think that's even worse because Canelo's for the worldwide audience. It's not even like
but if you're in America, you can get to that level. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas Conor's still got to get to that level. Like if he beat Ennis, that's an arrival. That's a arrival. Like he's now, okay, that's the body on your CV. But until he has that, putting him up there level pegging with Ennis is like, you need to win this fight. You know what I mean? I think he's got enough profile probably to get the fight.
The killer is, that's what I'm saying, because now when you really look at this, bro, so the situation that he finds himself in is the BBOC have with British fighters, they just say, hey, you gonna fight? You gonna fight?
Yeah.
Let's see if you have a British license after that. Yeah. With American fighters, someone like Boots Ennis, the BBOC can't get involved. Vardev already said Conor can do his thing. Vardev said, yo, Conor, go outside, compete. You can fight in America, this, that, and the other. So now when we see these, because I was upset when I saw that picture. I was like, why does Conor keep making these?
Because it came like a day after the announcement. It was,
the announcement. No, we found out about Boots. Yes, didn't we find out about Boots? Like, Conor's one was on Monday. Conor's picture was like Monday.
Yeah, but it's like, so that's what I'm saying. It's after the announcement, the BBOC thing.
Of course.
Yeah. So that came first, and then to throw up that post is like, it's one of them ones where you just think, I just want you to be a bit more strategic with the things you post, considering where we are in this journey.
But maybe there was strategy because he must have been known that Eddie Hearn's working on this behind the scenes because it was a random picture. I was like, this is so dumb. Like, why has he done that?
My thing is this as a fan of Conor, I'd like to see more. I just want to see more order in terms of the steps. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's because if you throw him into an Ennis fight now, I don't know that he's in his best possible position to even compete in that fight. Do you see what I'm saying? It's the long layaway. You've had a couple of those fights, but it's a different weight. You've got to come down to the 147 just to know that you're back fully there. Like, I just want a bit more care in the career, and obviously the only way you can really get to that. No, I think let me the only way you can get to that is once this British board situation is out the way,
and that's it. But now I think he's learned. I think he's learned. If I'm, you know, you're talking about care and stuff with the journey, and you can't just say Boots, but then you're not afforded that anymore because of what's going on. You're not afforded that. So guess what? This is the best road we have. You know, when you say this is the best thing I have for you, but I bought Boots. You said you wouldn't mind fighting Boots. He's here now. We can make a monster mega fight in America. But the crowd here, you're selling it because both of you lot can pull up. It's something that can be sold regardless of the situation. It's not one of those things where this is easier to pitch, easier to sell, easier because even if you think, well, he's definitely the underdog. So now all the other stuff is out the window. He's going up, he's challenging himself. He's in a situation where it looks rough for him. Look, and some people want to see blood. People want to see him get his comeuppance, almost him get his, well, there we go. Now the ban is, now I'm, you know, one of those moments. You throw him into the lion's den like this and say, will he make it? You know what I mean? Will he make it? This is one of those ones where you say, will he make it? And even if he loses, what he potentially could get from it is the Khan versus Canelo respect. You reassess it. You say, well, listen, after a certain amount of fights, he's gone in there with one of the most dangerous, because it's good for both fighters. Boots makes himself more official to the UK audience because you have to introduce Boots to the UK casuals.
Yeah.
So you're doing that with one of ours that is shrouded in all this stuff.
No, it's real. I think
it's a good play. For me, it feels like it's a smart play on both levels because Conor can't lose even if he loses. It's him.
No, I hear you 100%. And Ennis is a special fighter where you can be afforded that grace of.
Absolutely.
It was Ennis though. If you've seen him fight, he's special.
Yeah. There you go. So then after all of a sudden, you've brought back one fighter while propelling another one. Fantastic work. And I can't say that Eddie Hearn hasn't got that anymore, hasn't fought that way. Because for me now it feels like savvy business. For me, it just feels you don't have the pressure of someone saying, I'm going to take away your license. Tick. It's in America. Tick. I've just signed this American fighter, but I need to introduce him to a UK audience. He can fight Conor. Tick. If Conor loses because he's been on a long layoff, Conor's going to give everything in there. Conor's going to speak great in the presser, in that build-up between the two of them. It's brilliant. Because we still know the reason why Eddie Hearn was thinking about Conor's next gen or the next thing is because he's marketable. Very marketable. Before this stuff happened, he was the one who said, we're skipping Avanesium, all that other stuff. No, move. We're going that way. You see what I'm saying? And then we kind of messed up the thing. And then we didn't get the Eubank thing just wasn't happening.
I don't even know if that's going to happen now.
No, it's not happening until, as I said, Senior probably does know someone. And he's stuffing it. But I think we chopped that one up still.
Yeah, calm.
Yeah. But again, Boots' big signing. Do you reckon it could be incredibly dominant?
I think the next era of 147 is Boots Ennis. Special guy, man. Special guy, bro. This guy is a real, and he's entertaining as well. Do you know what I mean? I've seen some clip, bro. The guy, yeah, he's him still. Like
31, what's 31-0.
He's been calling out Terence Crawford. Crawford has basically said, I'm not doing that. Basically, there's no money there. That's fine. But I think what's happening is the next era of that division is Ennis.
All right, we'll see what happens. Excuse me for the